All right, what's up? What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Jason here with the lesser appreciated second to last of the Mohicans, and together, we are the two most skilled vibe appraisers in the Eastern Seaboard.
Facts. I got my little monocle and everything. You know, the thing that the magnifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
You got your you have your tools.
You know the vibes. Oh,
you need your tools.
I need my tools.
Yeah. I like to bind. I like to be bound. It's just fetish stuff.
Yeah, right. Just fetish crap.
Oh man, it's gonna be fun today, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
I can already tell.
I did most of the talking in the last episode, so I'll let you go today.
I mean, dude, I'm trying to recover.
From?
I had a long night last night.
Oh right, yeah.
Like I said, I've been so brain dead today that like I didn't even know we were recording today, even though we literally talked about it like probably last night.
Yeah, not even 24 hours.
Yeah. I didn't realize I needed to get a flu shot today until after she put the Band-Aid on me. Like I was just so out of it today.
Oh man.
But some guy, when I went to get my flu shot, I was standing by the doctor with my brother.
Mm-hmm.
And some guy's behind us, and he's like, "What, are you guys sick?" And my brother turned around towards him, and he looked at my brother, and he was like, "Oh, you're real sick." And my brother's in perfect health. Oh my God, that shit had me crying.
It's because your brother's a fucking weeb and like never goes out into the sunlight, so he just looks sickly all the time.
No, he didn't even look. He was a little scraggly, but you know, it happens. I mean, I can't imagine I looked great.
You always look great.
Well, that's kind, but you're not getting me out of my pants.
Damn it.
But after last night, like I woke up and I was just like,
yeah, what time did you get to bed last night anyway?
Probably like 4 a.m.
Bro.
And I was pretty sure I died and resurrected myself like 6 times from 8 a.m. to noon.
All right, yeah.
So it was rough.
I mean, I didn't get to bed till like 3, and I had to do I had to help. Oh man, some fucking shit happened today at school. Oh my God.
Ooh. Gossip time.
God. Okay, so I'm in scenery crew.
Okay.
Right? We're setting up the set. We finished like last week. So Monday and today was basically just going over things, making sure everything's functional, making sure everything on our side of the production is done. Right? So we're given a couple things to do today. I wasn't even technically called today, but I came in anyway because they needed 2 people to help, and I was like, screw it.
Yeah,
I like the work. I'll do it. So
it wasn't a good choice.
It was an awful choice to come in today. Because okay. There are multiple sides of a production for those who don't know. There's scenery, there's props, there's effects, there's actors, there's producers, there's directors, there's designers. There's a lot that people don't really take into account.
Yeah.
Like the layman.
It's a lot more than what you just see with your eyes.
Exactly.
When you go to a show.
Exactly. And each part of the production company has their set of responsibilities. Sceneries is putting up the walls and the decks, putting up the flats and the decks. That's basically us. All the chairs and set pieces, that's props. All the painting, that's props. All the equipment, that's effects. That's video. They do the programming and whatnot, show running.
You said that's effects.
Yeah, what about it?
You gotta listen to like early 90s music.
Okay. Anyway, so I, being on scenery crew, you know, I'm going through making sure everything's cool. We had to replace a couple pieces of trim, which means that, you know, those new pieces of trim aren't painted. So whenever I had to do that, I would tell someone on props, mainly the head crew chief, student crew chief of props, wonderful woman who I won't name drop. I tell her, yeah, okay, this needs to be painted because we had to replace the piece. And she's like, cool. She has a superior who's a teacher, because this is technically a class. Bro. So, we were given 11 things to do today. Like, at least 11 things that are, like, very small and annoying and nitpicky things. 2 out of the 11 are things that actually fall under the purview of scenery.
Oh, so you were basically just doing everybody else's chores and shit?
Everything else was props. Covering things with duvetine, props. Fixing the curtain so that it doesn't cover the sensor, props. Putting duvetine behind the fireplace so people can't see the wall, props.
So you won't be giving props to the props team.
You see, the thing is, I have a lot of friends in the prop team. Yeah, I get it. It was a joke. Yeah. I have a lot of friends in the props team. Okay?
Or used to.
No, I do. It's not them.
War.
It's not them. Trust me. It's the higher up. It's the teacher.
Oh, it's the establishment.
Yes.
Okay.
Bro, I told the crew chief when I installed the trim for the upside down room, they have like a crown molding that's on the floor because it's an upside down room. I told the crew chief, my friend, when I installed it 3 weeks ago, that it needed to be painted. Their teacher today said, yeah, we can't do that. We don't have enough time. Bro!
Ah, a spike.
Bro, I don't care if I just spiked the audio. Bro! What? What?
I don't know, man.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
My friend Maite could have done that today. She could have painted the entire thing just today. The fuck?
I don't know, man.
Oh my god. Okay. And it's not just that. Like, the teacher was giving me shit for not doing anything at one point.
Well, yeah.
First of
You're
all...
a lazy piece of shit.
Fuck you. First of all, I was waiting for somebody to come back with screws.
So it's someone else's fault.
No.
Gosh, just like a man.
Secondly...
Victimize himself.
I'm not on her fucking crew.
Oh, you don't rep that set?
She does not tell me what to do. I'm
funny.
not in props.
It's funny because we're talking about making a set.
I hate you.
Oh, man. Shout out to all the gangbangers who major in theater.
Shout out to all the pairs. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah, it's just a lot of dumb shit that happened. And like, she was giving scenery shit for stuff that her crew should have done. So it was just really fucking annoying.
I could see why that's, because it's one thing if like you were obligated to be there.
Right.
And you're,
right,
like,
I wasn't even called
like,
today.
You went in like out of the goodness of your heart and just got shit on. Mm-hmm. It'd be like that, man. Mm-hmm. It'd do.
And apparently, like, everybody on her crew has beef with her too, so it's pretty great.
Well, you know, since you're already in such a great mood, I was thinking this should cheer you up even more.
Let me hear it.
Remember in the first episode we recorded, you were talking about your Walmart fiasco?
Yeah.
And how you didn't get to get that gallon of Gatorade?
Yeah.
But you were going to?
Yeah.
You were determined you were gonna get that someday. And fucking diabetes just came around and said, I'm about to end this man's whole career.
2 weeks later, I got diagnosed with diabetes.
Man. I don't know why that's so funny to me. It shouldn't be.
You're such an asshole.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Fucking Willy Wonka disease.
That's how I told Jason.
Oompa Loompa-itis.
That's how I told you that I got diabetes. I just texted him one morning. He wasn't even awake yet. I texted him and I said, that's the dog. I texted him.
Who let the dogs out?
All right, whiskey, please be quiet. So I texted.
Sound like such an alcoholic.
Oh my god. So I texted.
Can't drink while we're recording, but it keeps calling my name.
God.
Whiskey, please wait for me.
So I tell Jason. I text him at like 10 a.m. He's still asleep. And I just say, I've been diagnosed with Willy Wonka disease. And when he wakes up like 4 hours later, he just says, what the hell is that? And I go, diabetes. What was your reaction?
Dude, I actually, like, if you look at it, it looks like I care more about you than you do. Because I was genuinely concerned and, like, felt bad for you. And you were just, like, saying stupid shit. Like, bye-bye feet. Like, you fucking weirdo. Oh, my God.
Oh, man, that was so funny, dude. That was fucking hilarious, honestly. Like, you can't even tell me wrong.
You're a sick individual.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I have diabetes and autism.
Like, part of a considerable amount of the reason I have trouble falling asleep is because I know when I wake up, there's going to be some fuckery in my phone that you sent me while I was asleep. And I feel like, I guess like in the back of my mind, I think if I never go to sleep, you'll never send me that shit. And I could just avoid it all.
Can you give us an example of some fuck shit I've said?
The immediate one that comes to mind, you're not going to want me to say.
Oh, is it the thing from Bermuda?
What?
What?
It's the ultimate sicko mode moment where you prove that you do in fact have a fetish that you've denied having.
I don't. So it is the Bermuda one.
Okay, that is the Bermuda
one that I texted you from Bermuda?
Dude, I don't
know
I was on the subway.
I was on the subway when I texted you that.
Oh, so similar to Bermuda.
No, but it was in reference to something that happened in Bermuda.
Well, it was still...
All right. I'm still giving way too much information about
Right,
this.
everyone's wondering what we're talking about, and now I'm sworn to secrecy on air.
Yep.
I'll probably just tweet it later, guys. Don't worry.
Speaking of Twitter, follow us on Twitter and stuff.
I don't like being followed. I have PTSD.
What? Really? You don't want people to follow you on Twitter?
No, I would love that.
Okay, so
we could put it in the description and everything.
So follow us on Twitter and social medias. We'll link
this is great because I don't
down below.
I don't read too good, so I like pictures and shit.
Who said that?
That was Lil Pump.
Oh my god.
And the caption for the meme was when you're sexting and she sends nudes instead. Oh man.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Did you see that?
I just like to text Jason just random, really disturbing things. Just completely unrelated to anything we've talked about ever. And there was one that I said like a couple months ago that really just like you just told me that you were going to kill me.
Yeah, I don't know why it exited your mouth. Like that should have never reached your face to even be fucking shot out of your mouth like that.
You know what's the worst part?
You should have thought of it, and in your heart should have stopped it. It should have never traveled up your vocal cords, over your tongue, through your lips, and into the real world where we all have to suffer from it.
You know what's the worst part though, Jason?
What?
You know how I have dysgraphia and I can't normally articulate things?
Oh, it just came to you naturally?
Those are like the only things I can articulate.
Yep. There you go. And you try to deny having a disgusting foot fetish.
I don't!
And listen, I'm not kink shaming anyone that actually has a foot fetish, but his is... He crosses a line.
I don't have a fucking foot
He's a
fetish.
disgusting, nasty man.
I don't have a foot fetish.
He goes to Payless when he's not even planning on buying shoes.
Payless is closed.
Because he just... Why do you think they closed?
Example.
Why do you think they closed?
Because I didn't buy anything?
Yeah. You scared away all the customers because you were just sitting in the corner going, now take them off again.
Oh my god.
Fucking sicko.
I'm not. It's a little sicko mode. I'm not.
Oh my god.
Something I just remembered. In episode 1, I talked about making a chicken, right?
I thought you said making out chicken, and I was like... Why am I harping on your foot fetish if you're talking about bestiality unnoticed?
No.
Well, okay, I just misheard you. It's okay.
No. Okay, so you remember how I was talking about making that chicken? And how I was like giving like in-depth details on how to do it?
I did that right into the mic.
You're a cunt.
Unprofessional.
So you know how I did that?
Yeah.
Well...
you meffed up?
I meffed up, yeah.
Oh, shucks.
Well, you see, what happened was... my oven was apparently broken. We didn't know until like a little bit afterward, but my oven broke recently. And
it didn't even cook the chicken, you just ate it raw because you thought it was cooked. It had a placebo effect.
It just took way longer than it should have.
So you told people to like fucking
cook for an hour and 30 minutes.
Cook it for 7 days. And there's just ashes in all our listeners' ovens.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's great.
And
we should do that more often.
No. And so I just want to let people know, please don't follow those instructions, because should not have cooked it for that long, but my oven was broken, so it had to. So don't listen to that. It probably would take maybe 45 minutes to an hour max. I don't even think it should take that long, really, to roast a chicken in the oven. Especially not if it has convection bake, which my new oven does.
Oh.
I got a new oven. It's got 5 burners instead of 4. And each burner is
a lot
different.
of jail time.
Stop. And each burner is different. There's the power burner, there's the normal burner, there's the simmer burner, there's the turbo boil, and there's the griddle burner, which is a long 5th burner in the center. You can put a griddle on and make boigas.
I love how passionate you are about this shit.
Yeah, man.
And I don't mean to call it shit like it's not important.
No, you're good.
But it's just like you listing the different types of burners. And there's a turbo burner, and then me, if I were looking at it, I'd be like, yeah, fire comes out of that one, that one, that one. Fire comes out in a different shape in that one, and those 2 are the same as the first 2.
Well, like the turbo boil, right? It's a much higher, hotter flame so that you can boil water quicker. That's the point of it. There's the simmer, which is meant for just simmering sauces for like a long time. There's the normal one, which is just for average everyday like cooking. And there's the power burner, which is for like cooking down faster. I'm not really sure what the power burner is for. I'm gonna be honest with you. But the griddle burner is a long burner in the center. So it's like specifically for griddles. You don't want to put like a normal pot on them.
I just like the difference in things that we're both passionate about.
Yeah, man.
Like you love cooking and shit, and I'm like super, super passionate about like making jokes about dying.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so jokes, quote unquote.
Oh my god.
But dude, that truck was gonna that truck was gonna liberal us so hard.
Tell it.
Oh my god.
Oh
we
my
would,
god.
We were driving home, and we were like merging onto the highway, and somehow an 18-wheeler managed to find itself in the blind spot, and it came at the very most 3 inches away from the car on my side. And I thought it was the funniest fucking thing in the world. So I was just laughing the whole way home. And you looked at
concerned.
me. You looked at me and you were just like, I don't think it's that funny, Jason.
It was very concerning, actually.
But like just the
yeah,
to like show how much I don't care. Like the only concerning part about that would have been like if you got hurt, because me, I'm like, who gives a fuck? Like I'm chilling.
I give a fuck.
You know, well, of course, but that's not the point.
Oh my god.
We're talking about my feelings, you know? So like what you feel isn't gonna be the issue. Like I thought it was the funniest thing in the world because obviously you didn't get hurt, so it's cool, you know? And you were like, but it could have still gone bad. And I'm like, no, any other outcome. It could have hit the car so hard that you shot up into the atmosphere so high above the clouds where only godlike bird creatures that watch over our civilization fucking fly that we have no knowledge of, and one of them could have caught you in the air and safely delivered you back home, and the car and I literally were just turned into mist, and I'd still be fucking laughing. Like I'd be sitting with Michael and Gabriel or Jesus or someone and just be like, yo, let me tell you what the fuck just happened, bro.
So basically, as long as I'm okay, you're good.
Well, yeah, because it's like you're
thanks, buddy.
You got potential and shit. I'm just like
so
trolling
you,
people.
Dumbass.
That's not fun to say.
Oh, fuck off. Tell them about who you think the trucker was.
Oh, when we went on a road trip to South Carolina, there was one point in the commute back where we were in North Carolina and I was driving and I was trying to make a U-turn as an 18-wheeler was coming towards us. So I like stomped on the gas and managed to hydroplane the car while on completely dry ground, which you thought was quite impressive. So I'm convinced that the 18-wheeler that almost actually ate us the other night was the same one from North Carolina, and he's been seeking revenge this entire time.
I don't doubt it.
And he finally found us, and he missed his chance just by that much.
Incredible.
He's like a Terminator. just straight-faced, looking straight ahead, only one mission, and that's to kill us.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. With John Connor.
John Connor.
You know there's a new one of those coming out?
Yeah, man. The trailer for it makes me want to watch all the originals and then that one.
Have you seen the originals?
I've never seen a
Really?
Terminator movie in my
Oh,
life,
the first 3, I want to say.
Yeah.
So much fun. So much fun.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, the Christian Bale one, the only good part about it is the rant that got leaked from the set.
Oh, that was a Terminator movie?
Yeah.
You want me to wreck your fucking lights?
You want me to trash your lights? Stop trashing my fucking scene!
As a lighting designer, that scares me, personally.
That shit is so funny. Like, when it came out, everybody was like, oh my god, he must be unbearable to work with, and he's such a terror on the set. It is hilarious. I can't find any fault in it. Like, it's just, okay, he has a temper, but it's just so, it's too quotable, man.
It really is. Do you want me to trash
Like,
your
the
lights?
one point where, like, one of the producers is like, Chris, buddy, just go take a walk for a second. Calm down. He goes, I don't need to go for a walk. I need him to stop fucking walking through my scene. Just like flawlessly, just immediately replied with that. It's so funny.
In his defense,
oh my god,
the guy shouldn't have been walking onto the scene while they're recording.
Yeah,
like,
especially like it's bad enough to do that in any production. You know, actors are tired. You don't know how many takes they've done. But in like an action movie where you're wearing like 70 pounds of gear.
Oh my god, yeah.
And who knows if it was a rain scene, so now he's drenched in water.
Right.
You know,
yeah,
there's so many factors that you don't see because that was just, at least in all the ones I've seen, it's just audio that leaked. I haven't seen any video.
Right.
So it's like there's so much shit going on. You know, everyone I've spoken to that's ever worked in like show business was like, oh no, he was totally justified in that.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm in the entertainment business myself. If somebody like walked on stage in the middle of rehearsal, you'd get cursed out.
Yeah.
You don't do that.
It's
That's
just not
common
right.
sense. You don't walk into the set when people are rehearsing. Even if they're not recording, you know? You know?
Yeah. I was looking at something. I apologize.
Yeah, I know.
My co-host distracted me with nonsense.
It's not nonsense.
He's a big fat butt munch.
I'm not a butt munch.
You're a little pea boy.
I'm not a little pea boy. I'm not. What?
Oh man. Why are you the way you are? Stop fucking texting me, first of all. Like, we're trying to record. And then you text me, and when I look at it, you stare at me like, why aren't you talking, man? That's unprofessional. But you're the one starting it. Oh my god.
Sorry.
We're like two little kids.
Oh my god. Sorry.
Oh, just because I know my brother listens to us,
Oh yeah?
and I already shit on him about the guy thinking he was sick.
As you should.
They fucking, like, on the radio, Michael Jackson Beat It came on,
Sick.
and he goes, oh, they're playing Thriller. And I said, no, that's Beat It by Michael Jackson. And he replied, all Michael Jackson songs sound the same to me. So I replied, well, you'll have plenty of time to listen to any Michael Jackson songs you want when you're walking home. I was not going to give someone who doesn't know a single Michael Jackson song from hearing it a ride home. That's a crime.
Yeah, right. Totally.
That's disgusting.
Absolutely. Oh, man. Dude, so I had...
How funny. How funny.
I had a topic I wanted to talk about, right?
Introduce it.
Let me... Give me a second. But then literally... You know what? I'll just talk about it, and then I'll say what happened. So, in an attempt to be more in touch with my roots, I have been trying to learn...
Colonizing lands and committing atrocities.
Not that one. The Scottish roots. I have been attempting to learn Scots Gaelic. You know, the language.
Yes.
But the issue with that is that there are not many resources for it. Because Rosetta Stone doesn't teach it.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. And
they teach everything, man.
And the fucking British, when they colonized Scotland, made it illegal to speak Scots Gaelic for like hundreds of years. It nearly died out. That's why there's like no resources for it. Okay? And so I was planning on talking about this on the podcast and saying, like, not even Duolingo has it. Literally 2 days after I wrote that down on my topics list, I saw a news report about Duolingo adding Scots Gaelic.
First of all, the government is spying on you through your technological devices. Because that's not something just anyone thinks.
No, people have been asking for Scots Gaelic on Duolingo since 2015.
I'm sure people want to learn the language.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen the masses clamor for that. The NSA is listening to you, bro.
No, listen.
They're listening to you. So just like last night when I Googled somebody to hold me near me because I was sad. When you look up languages and whatever filth you look up,
Oh my God.
they're writing it down.
Hey, at
They're
least I'm not the
remembering
one
it.
who comes up with George Costanza Rule 34, okay?
Listen, man, I didn't either. It was my own illness.
Okay, all right. But no, like when in
But
an
that's
attempt-
great news, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm so happy about that. But they're not adding it until 2020, so I have like 9 months.
2020 is...
Like June 2020.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you just meant the year. I was
No,
going to say,
like-
where do you think we
It's
are?
either 6 or 9 months, something like that.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna, do some other stuff, get some books.
Yeah.
Because the Duolingo can only teach you so much. They only teach you the words and sometimes some pronunciations.
Yeah, and how to be fearful.
Yeah. Gonna burn my crops, slaughter my livestock, and fuck my wife. I'm gay. Anyway.
Bitch, I'm gay!
Bitch, I'm gay! But yeah, so I'm very pleased about that. And, but yeah, so in the meantime, I'm gonna like buy books and
Sweet,
do
man.
my own research and learn it. And
Keep us posted on
I
it.
want to be fluent, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I want
know-
you to be able to introduce yourself as the deceitful queef
In Scots Gaelic?
Yes.
All right.
in a multitude of languages.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I mean, I already know how to say one thing in Gaelic.
I want you to do the Mongolian throat singing and only say you're the deceitful queef, like in that.
Why are you
I don't
like
even know if that's a language
Why are you
or
like
if it's
this?
just a noise that's
I think
made.
it's Mongolian is the language.
But you know what I'm saying? Like there's there's songs sung by English speaking people where they're not speaking any language. They're
Talking
just
about, like,
hitting
opera?
notes and stuff.
Operas? Mainly in like Norwegian or whatever.
I don't know, man. I'm not the theater boy of any kind, so
I have a structured settlement and I need cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth. 877 cash now.
I was trolling my family like a couple years ago.
Yeah, what's up?
Because my mom bought my brother Comic-Con tickets like years and years
I
ago.
thought you were going to say condoms. And I was about to be very surprised at your mom.
All right, so let's sidetrack for a minute.
All right, what's up?
Every now and then, if I'm like out really late, my mom will just assume I'm like engaging in sinful activities. So like she'll text me, and I'm just out with the boys, and she'll text me, "I hope you use protection."
me being
and
the
I'm just like,
boys.
"I hope I don't need protection. I'm in a room full of men." But no, so she bought him
People
Comic-Con.
need to use condoms too.
That's not the point I'm making. But you're the one who said gay people can't catch STDs, so I don't know what you mean by they need to use condoms. But no, she bought him Comic-Con tickets, but because she bought them,
Doesn't she like not support his nerdiness though? Doesn't she like
that's
make
not
him
true.
throw away
she
his
no, not at all.
All right.
But she bought him Comic-Con tickets, but because she bought them, she was holding on to them.
Uh-huh.
And because she didn't want him to lose them or anything or whatever.
Right.
And so they're like arguing, and I'm just sitting in my room, and he's like, "Give them back," and she says no, and he goes, "But they're my tickets," and she goes, "Yeah, well, it's my money," and you just hear me from the other end of the house go, "And I need it now."
My money and I need it now.
Just fucking silence for about 5 seconds. And I'm just laughing hysterically the whole time.
Yeah.
I really pleased myself. Don't take that out of context.
Oh, my mom is
Punch out.
head. What's up? Punch out?
Glass Joe.
Oh my god. Oh, but yeah, so I'm gonna read up on Scots Gaelic before they put on Duolingo and stuff. And so,
yeah, man, keep me posted.
yeah,
Seriously.
absolutely. I know how to say one thing in Scots Gaelic. So.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it?
Nabi hokoro, which means don't be so stupid.
Yeah, it didn't sound like a flattering thing.
Nah, it's not.
All right, I'll keep my ears,
Yeah, I also know how to say slanche.
Slaint?
No, not
Slaint?
It's spelled slaint, but it's pronounced slanche.
Yeah, it's slaint.
Slanchevan. It's basically cheers.
Slaint.
I hate you.
I hate me too. It's okay.
Who's down here?
A bunch of monsters.
Father, we're recording. Are you kidding me right now? The fuck was that? Was mad gay, yo. That's mad gay, boss. What? No, I'm recording. I don't read, dumbass.
This is peak professionalism. I'm enjoying this thoroughly.
Your father is now going to
Oh
enter the
no.
recording.
Oh no.
You brought this on yourself.
Here.
Reading dumbass is an essential life skill.
Oh, is that why you went to the Shakespeare Academy?
If you are going to live in New York City,
Oh, yeah.
a realm filled with innumerable
Why are you talking like
dumbasses.
this? This is not how you normally talk. What's wrong with you?
Seriously, you really do need to learn how to read dumbass.
I can't read your lips, though.
How do you even interpret your own thoughts if that's the case?
Bro, I don't. That's dysgraphia.
Ah, the French.
That's the French.
Saying in my dumbass
Yeah.
that you could not interpretate because
up?
you have a weak mind.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
So you need to walk the dog before you go to bed.
Yeah. So I have a structured settlement.
Feeble-minded scum.
I'm not.
Scum.
I have a structured settlement and I need cash now.
Yeah.
Call JG Wentworth, 877 cash now.
Is that a paid advertisement?
This episode has been sponsored by JG Wentworth. Are they even still a company?
Yeah, they have commercials and shit.
They do? I don't watch
that
TV
doesn't
anymore.
mean they're still a company.
I don't watch
but-
TV really anymore.
Yeah, me
I
neither.
just
Me
do
neither.
internet.
If it's not like sports, I
Right.
don't really have any shows off
Right. I mean, I watch
streaming services.
I watch Rookie and A Million Little Things with my mom. That's basically it. Good shows though. Very good shows. Nathan Fillion, Rookie, very funny.
Nathan's great.
Oh yeah,
Nathan's a great
dude,
guy.
I can't believe he fucking wished me happy birthday once. That was the best.
Yeah, that was pretty insane.
One of my close friends from high school personally knows Nathan Fillion, and as a birthday gift for me when I was like 16, got him to make a personal.
Was it that long ago? Oh
yeah.
my god.
Oh, yeah. Got him to make me a personal happy birthday video. It was great. Like he by name and everything. It was freaking amazing. I cherish that video. I cherish that boy and that man. They're so great. But yeah, slanche. Cheers.
Slaint, yeah.
I hate you. I was in Orkney this summer and I got a beanie that says slanche on it, and it's spelled SLAINTE, but the I has an accent over it, and it's pronounced slanche, but
It's spelled slaint.
This motherfucker just says slaint constantly.
Well, first of all, I don't say it constantly.
Whenever
I only say it when you
comes
say
up.
it. And second of all, I don't speak the language, so expecting me to just nail it every time that's just not.
Okay, but also it's like calling
rational thing.
jalapenos jalapenos.
But also, well, that's. Have you never watched Total Drama Island? Like, that's an iconic scene. So, if anything, we're paying homage.
I love Total Drama Island.
Dude, that show's
It's
magnificent.
incredible. I have a structured settlement.
Are you on a loop?
And I need cash now. Call JG Wentworth. 877.
How much are they
cash
paying
now.
you?
Bro, I should probably stop saying it, right?
Yeah.
We're not being sponsored.
Like, it just, is it a nervous tick?
Yeah, it's like sometimes, when I want to say something but I don't know what to say, I just say random shit. That's why I say cum all the time.
Ah, yes. Yes, you do.
Come?
God almighty.
It's literally just
I need a
don't
shower.
know. It's literally just I don't know what to say. That's all it is, really.
No, I get that. That's usually when I say really awful things.
Yeah, right.
So when there's a microphone on me, I get silent because I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's how I get when I'm writing papers. Because
Speaking of which,
wanna just write
what are
about
things
bullshit.
what are like words that offend you? Like if I use them towards you, they would offend you. Like I'm genuinely curious.
there's not much you personally could say.
Okay, but anybody. Like
I mean, if somebody
there-
that I don't know like called me a fag,
Yeah.
I'd be a little ticked off.
that's understandable.
Yeah. I don't know. People have made fun of me in the past for being part French.
Oh yeah, because
saying
you
the
just
whole,
give up. Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
I'm French too.
I know
like,
you are. Oh god, hold up.
and I'm on record saying I want to give up. Like
Boy.
it's okay. I can make the joke.
Oh my lord. But I mean, not really.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was really trying to think about it.
I'm very like water off the
Because like
duck's ass.
obviously I'm not saying, like racial slurs aren't offensive and everyone go say them. I'm not saying that.
Well,
but
if
as
someone-
a white man, there's really nothing that like
right,
when
yeah.
said to me, like if you call me a cracker, I'm just like, well, I'm white. I won't deny it. Sometimes I am salty and I like to eat crackers, so that doesn't offend me. If you call me white trash, it's like,
I don't
cool, bro.
I don't
Whatever.
know if-
Like
if-
that's
if
whatever. Call me a honky. I'm just laughing because that's a hilarious term.
It really is.
And then other things that are like not even racist, but not even offensive, but like used towards white people, like calling white people racist. They're the most often associated with the word.
Sure.
It's like I know I'm not racist, so I don't need to jump
Right, yeah.
out of the gates and go, oh, I'm not racist. Why would you say it? It's just like, all right, whatever. And then ever since like the Black Panther movie, colonizer has been like a big one.
Yes, it has.
And that doesn't bother me because it's like, bro, I was born in 1997. I haven't colonized shit.
Also, my
like,
people were colonized, so
I don't even, but even like going, I don't need to go back into like ancestry and shit because it's like, you can call me that all you want. It doesn't matter to me.
Right.
Like it doesn't hurt me. Whereas there's other, things because you could think of words to offend anybody really.
yeah, your
words,
people were just
a lot of
fascists.
words. a lot of things like words have more power than other words.
Yeah.
No word is equal.
But also, words only
you know?
have power that you give them.
Of course, but there's certain things that have weight attached to it because of different,
yeah, absolutely.
events and actions throughout history. But for me, I'm just really searching. So comment your worst insults for me below, and whoever actually hurts my feelings, you won't win anything, but I'll say you win, so you'll have that like sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, totally. Now, I don't know if offended is the right term, but if
You're gonna go on your personal YouTube account because you know me better than anyone and just zero in on my biggest insecurity. And I don't know your personal YouTube account's name, so I'm not gonna know it's you. And I'm just gonna be like, wow, you won, and then go cry in the shower for an hour. Bars.
no, buddy, I wouldn't do that. But I don't know if offended is the right word, but like people who are like trans exclusionary
Yeah.
tick me off. Like
That's understandable. That's understandable.
Exactly. There's multiple people in my life who are very important to me who are trans, and it just I'm very protective of them.
Well, all the outrage about being trans or the trans community, it doesn't really make much sense to me because I'll never say I'm, the senior, most knowledgeable person on being trans because I'm not trans, so I don't know those experiences and I haven't studied all those sciences to know every fact. But for me, it's like, if a scientist is saying this, I'm a listen.
Right.
But
and a lot of scientists have said that like trans is a legit thing.
But here's the thing. Even if scientists came out and were like, transgender doesn't exist, it's just a bunch of losers, like said some crazy shit.
Oh my God.
Calling a trans person by their preferred pronouns literally has no impact on me.
Right.
So even if it wasn't a real thing and you're not a real male or female based on, because you were born different or whatever, it has no impact on my life what you identify as.
Right, exactly.
So it just makes no sense to me
that these
to
people
sit and
give
just
so
huff
many
and puff
shits.
and be like, oh my God, this is ridiculous. How could they? And now I'm gonna start calling people it. And it's like, what the fuck? Like,
Well,
it just doesn't mean it doesn't
some
matter.
people like prefer to go by it.
Right. But it never made sense to me to go out like. I got enough
to me to go out of my way to hurt anybody for no reason.
Not even that. Like, of course,
Right.
but I got enough shit to worry about. I got enough shit to be upset about. Why would I let something that has no impact on my life upset me?
100%.
It just doesn't make sense. I'm not going to add to my plate of BS and just be mad because somebody's doing something and I don't want them to. Like, that's so dumb. It's the same thing with, like, when people get mad at gay people. Because it's like, first of all, like, love who you love as long as it's between consenting adults.
Exactly.
I don't care.
100%.
But even on a less, like, classy and sophisticated way of looking at it, how can I be mad if a guy's gay? Like, if I'm not gay, why do I care what you're doing in your bedroom?
Exactly.
Like, that has nothing to do. It just makes no sense to me, man.
Oh my God.
People don't really think, man.
Dude, I was reading this Tumblr post earlier today.
Oh, this should be great.
It's yeah. It's
Manipulation Tumblr quotes.
Oh my God. Let's not even get into that.
Oh, I'm getting into it.
But yeah, so I was reading this Tumblr post and it was about this is gonna get real controversial. It was about how the Bible never actually says anywhere in it that being gay is wrong. Everything that people use as like backup for their arguments is a mistranslation.
I'm sorry to cut you off.
What's up? Like,
And this is gonna sound bad.
sodomy.
But listen to me. Never point in my face and exclaim sodomy. Don't do that. But I don't have any problem with someone being gay. Sure, obviously, I'm sitting next to you.
Right.
But I don't like when it's used to protest against gay people. But the saying it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, is hilarious to me.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
It's really dumb.
Because it's like, first of all, that has nothing to do with anything.
Right.
But
It's not like we're trying to turn Eve into a man.
Whoever came up with it was like some like raging homophobe. And when he thought of that, he was just like, I've done it.
Genius.
Eureka. He must have been so fucking proud.
You were gonna say urethra.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sodomy and Gomorrah.
Okay, dude, so sodomy, right? Apparently.
You just gonna gloss over that?
Sodomy and Gomorrah, I know. So sodomy apparently was the sin in the time that it was written, the context for sodomy was not anal penetration like it is now, like that's considered sodomy. The sins of Sodom was being unfaithful. So when in the Bible, when it says that sodomy is wrong, it's really just talking about cheating on your significant other.
The Bible talks about how you should never cheat.
A lot.
And a lot of people who I've witnessed cheat will sit and judge other people for doing things that the Bible tells them not to. And it's like, it doesn't.
And if you're gonna
look, I'm not trying to shit on the Bible or religious.
Seafood.
Look, I'm not trying to shit on people who are religious. I have no problem with it. But like, I wish there was more rational thought in things. Like, how do you get a tattoo with the scripture that talks about from Leviticus that talks about how like homosexuality is a sin, when in Leviticus it talks about how tattoos are sins? Like, how the fuck do you do that?
That's right. That's right. Such in Judaism,
it's
having a
so
tattoo
nuts
is like
to really do that and just not think,
Dude,
I mean, there was a time in history when left-handed people were considered demons.
Right.
Now, obviously, I'm not doing much for the argument that they're not demons, but like, come on,
no,
people have always thought really, really, really weird shit.
Yeah.
Just think for yourself. Don't let anything rule over you, you know?
And dude,
once it's fine to have faith and do
Absolutely,
whatever. But
100%.
once something leads you to policing other people, there's a problem.
I'm absolutely not like reprimanding Christianity, you know.
No, I know that.
I was raised Catholic. I believe there is a higher power, you know.
Yeah, the bird creature that
It saves
safely
me
delivered
from the
you
car
home.
crash. Yeah. But
Why
like
turn into Sprite cranberry in the wind?
that whole man must not lay with another man as he does a woman line is also another mistranslation. Because when it was initially translated, people didn't know ancient Greek and Abrahamic religions or languages as well as they do now through context and like deep study and research. Apparently,
but that happens with everything.
That translates into what the original text translates into. Don't be a fucking pedophile. That's what it means.
That's good advice.
Yeah, definitely. God, But
that happens like linguistically all the time.
Oh yeah.
You know, like people will always talk about their family and say, you know, blood's thicker than water. That saying originally meant the exact opposite.
I love that. Yeah, the original.
Like it originally meant the brothers you go to war with and shed blood with mean more to you than the people from the water of the womb.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like now it means something totally different. It's just like how people say boys will be boys to excuse fucking rape now, which is nuts. Because when I was growing up, it was just the boys were, you know, playing basketball and one fell and scraped his knee. Boys will be boys. Like, you got a little boo-boo, you know, you were roughhousing. It had nothing to do with committing atrocious crimes behind dumpsters. Like, what the fuck?
I'm going to say this, and I'm nowhere near ashamed to say this on record. Brock Turner is a piece of shit.
I want to meet him so badly.
So you can kick his ass?
Yeah, because I don't like smiling. You know, just from regular insecurities and shit.
Sure.
I will be beaming in that mugshot. I will look like the fucking Cheshire Cat.
Dude,
I can't. Don't even get me started.
He should have gone away for years. He got sentenced to 6 months and only served 3.
Yeah, I don't understand it, man. Don't get me all riled up, because then I'm gonna start raging.
Let me change topic to something positive.
Yeah, let's talk about something a little lighter. Do you have any happy songs we could play that are royalty free?
We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. You know Jenna Marbles?
I do. I know her personally.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Well, and you haven't introduced me? You know I love Jenna.
I've seen her YouTube videos. Things are pretty serious.
Oh my god. Okay, so...
My internet waifu.
Oh my lord.
Fucking virgin.
Whoa. Alright, I don't even want to get into that. Anyway, so...
At one point in time, women walked around in their bare feet. Stick on ground. Later, virgins.
Anyway.
Dude, green texts are gifts from God.
They really are. So, Jenna Marbles. Very, very classic YouTuber. Still around. Has, like... She just hit 20 million subscribers, right?
Mm-hmm.
She just hit 20 million subscribers. Like, that's insane. I'm so happy for her because I love her.
Yeah, man. Put some applause in there. You know, we'll clap it up.
Hell yeah. I'll put that
there you go.
But...
Maybe like a hacky cough in the background.
As a celebration for hitting 2 million subscribers, she posted a video of her napping.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I did see it. I saw the thumbnail.
Bro, like, let me just, there's 2 different sides on my thought of this. A, it was pretty entertaining, I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of funny.
Because it's such a sicko.
It's just like 10 minutes of her trying to sleep, but her dog's disturbing
You smell so much better when you're awake, Jenna. You're such a sicko.
No.
It was so entertaining to watch her sleep.
No, it was entertaining to watch her try to sleep, but failing because her dogs would not
I didn't realize that's what happened, and that kind of bums me out, because I was going to say, dude, for 1 million subscribers, I will gladly let y'all watch me toss and turn and try to sleep.
Yeah, right.
Because I'm not going to fall asleep.
Exactly.
But
that's basically what happened.
Yeah.
But also, on the other hand, I think it's fucking insane that she can upload a video that says, I take a nap for 20 million subscribers in the title. And she got millions of views within the first, 10 minutes.
You contribute to that.
I did.
You're one of the enablers for the dumbing down of society.
It was an entertaining
You're
video.
just
I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, man.
It was fun.
You're at fault for so many problems we face.
Yep.
You know, because
Climate
this
change.
generation's the only one that has problems because of
yeah.
you know, the internet and
totally.
phones.
iPhones, man.
Yeah. Nobody cheated in the 50s. The 50s were a better time. I wish I were there.
Yeah, totally.
Dude, I love seeing people our age say that.
Because
like
it's so dumb.
I saw an African American woman say she wishes she was in the 50s, and I was like,
though?
"You don't.
Really don't.
They were much less fond of you." And there's still a lot of people today that are like really close-minded and fucked up and not very fond of you.
Yeah.
So you want to go back to when it was socially acceptable to not be fond of you? Like that's crazy to me.
That's terrible.
People get
they romanticize
blinded by
that era
exactly.
with like the milkshakes.
They see the milkshakes and the roller skate
and the skirts,
drive-throughs and shit, and they're just like, "Oh my god,
the pastel.
look at his
coloring.
Letterman jacket."
Right.
He's such a sweetheart.
Still wear Letterman jackets though. That's the thing. You can literally get all of those things today.
Yeah.
There are 50 style diners. You can just go to one and relive the fucking glory days, quote unquote.
People romanticize the past way too much.
Definitely. Hold on. This is a bad show, but I'm just looking for something to talk about.
That's fine. It's a slow night, man.
It is.
I'm barely alive. I didn't even think we were going to do this today, so it's okay.
Even though we talked about it last
it's a
night.
process. Dude, we literally talked about your friend coming on the show, and I replied, "Fuck no." And then a week later, you asked again, and I was like, "That sounds like a great idea." So don't hold me to anything I say on this platform, because I don't fucking know, man.
Nuts. All right. So I don't know why I put this in my list, but I guess I'm gonna talk about it.
Oh God.
Flat ceramist. That's all I have written down.
Is this a drunk text to myself? Lyric sheet?
No, but that's a great idea.
What the fuck?
No,
Bro, why is my Facebook still in a fucking time loop?
What?
You remember what happened last night?
Oh, how people were liking your shit from like years ago?
On March 18th, 2018, I posted a screenshot of my Snapchat account with the caption, "For the past 5 years or so, people have said, 'What's your snap?' And I always replied, 'I don't got a snap. You fake ass bitches never added it, so I guess I gotta post it on here,' shaking my head. My Snapchat is I_don't got a snap." That was almost 2 years ago, and for some reason people are reacting to it, and it's not like it went viral, so it's like shared everywhere, so people are seeing it.
Right.
It's in the fucking catacombs of my profile, and for some reason people are still laughing at it, and it's really freaking me out. Because
so weird.
What was the other one from yesterday, from like 5 minutes before?
Oh God.
Oh yeah, my friend, I said happy birthday to him
Right. Yeah.
4 months ago, and he just replied to it last night.
Well,
so
that
like,
one we know why, because he just never goes on Facebook.
yeah, that's
So he
true.
probably like just
But
saw
it was still, I was also not in a totally clear state.
Oh my God.
I was quite exhausted, so
Yeah.
like my everything was frazzled. So when that happened, I was just like, what is happening to me? I'm a vampire.
I'm a vampire. Dude, Nicolas Cage.
He's the man.
Amazing.
He's the
I
man.
love him. I cannot wait. I want to see every movie he's ever been in.
I do not. Dear God, I do not. Dude, that one movie, fucking Rage, that movie pissed me off so much.
Oh my God.
We need to watch it.
Yes,
I
we
need
do.
to show it to you.
We still need
They
to
took
watch
it off
Kingsman,
Netflix.
too. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That sucks.
It's fucking bullshit.
Nicolas Cage played a great Spider-Man noir, though, in Spider-Verse. Amazing.
That was a really good movie, man.
So good. Oh, God. I'm so sorry.
Hey.
I'm so sorry. All right, I think that burp is a good place to wrap up. Do you have any? Oh, I know a weird.
I
video
need to
we can
see
play.
your topic list, because I didn't see you introduce like more than 2 topics, and you were like, I have so many.
I did about 3.
You did? Okay. You were just Segway King. You were
yeah.
Mr. Paul Blart, because you did it seamlessly.
I have the perfect.
I thought you were just freestyling.
Thank you.
So good job. You're getting better.
I have the perfect end.
I'm gonna stay here. This is where I'm plateauing. But you are ascending. So find a more like culturally different co-host so you could have some diversity and just kick me to the fucking curb.
No.
And I'll be that guy that like when you're ascending and you're like super famous, I'll be the one that like talks shit about you because I knew you back in the day, so I know you're not the man you portray yourself to be. So that's how I'll make my money, and you'll make your money making people like happy and shit, like a fucking loser, scrub.
I kind of zoned out for half of that.
Dude, I zoned out. Like I just decided to create an entire screenplay for our podcasting future.
I really don't know what just happened.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You're gonna turn on me,
I'm
and
not.
then I'm gonna turn on you.
I promise you.
It's pretty much just life. That's how it goes.
Fuck, dude, are you okay?
I'm great.
Okay, well, I have the perfect video to play as the end weird video for our episode. It's called Patrick Dies in a 6-Car Pileup While Listening to Vintage Radio. What did you think?
Yeah, it's time to get out of here, man.
Look at the picture of SpongeBob.
I can see it. It's so heartwarming.
Oh, man. Okay.
All right, man. Vibes appraised. Bag secured.
Bag. What?
Remember,
We secured the bag?
speak your love loud enough, not only for yourself, but for all the people whose voices have been silenced by hate.
Absolutely.
And that girl is not interested in you. She just likes that you buy her food.
Whoa.
You know?
Jeez.
And remember, I'm not projecting. But yeah, man, let's go get fucking crunk.
God, okay.
Let's do it.
All right. Good night, everybody.